Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti, but of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. It's got the juices flowing, and now this. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler, with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So off we go then. Paredes. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Interesting ball. Can he latch on to this? Argentina have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Di Maria. That's Paredes. Di Maria. And here's Messi. Di Maria, played out to the right. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Messi. Gets to show off his quick feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for the runner. It's a sweet ball, that. Di Maria does well to get it back. Ecuador still without a single shot on target. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Acuna.
Now Romero. Molina. Now Romero. Paredes. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Acuna.
Moved on forwards.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Molina. Molina drives forward on the overlap. Pass somewhat off target. For De Paul. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Convertido en el minuto 45. Número 7.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Ecuador don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Threads one in. Oh, look at the space here. Di Maria. Molina. And it's Paredes. Now Romero. Ecuador still this single goal behind. And it's been taken straight back. Keeper's got good distance on that. Alvarez. Oh, that's a key interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Into the box. Molina is there, and he can get that clear.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the
he's given it away! Forwards and with intent. Alvarez. Gently done. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Alvarez driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Five minutes left on the clock. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that's a waste.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 8.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Número 3. Cambio.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
Romero. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Argentina have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
So we're up and running. And back to the keeper they go.
Acuna.
That could spell trouble. That's going to go a long way. That's the throw. Molina. Now Romero. Paredes. To Martinez. Now Romero. Can he get it through? He's found the way through. He's had it! Goal! Ecuador! And it's Ecuador who go ahead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Convertido en el minuto 17. Número 23.
Ecuador draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Molina got a long way forward to join the attack. And he was quick to react. Played back to the goalkeeper. Romero.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
De Paul. McAllister. Alvarez. That's an untidy challenge, quickly taken. McAllister. Looks to clip it forward. And he's quick to get it clear again.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And it's Di Maria. It's Di Maria! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
The referee brings the first half to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Argentina need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Paredes. Argentina finding their passes. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
And he can clear it away. And they're quick to get it back. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Paredes. Martinez. For De Paul.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paredes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 13.
And we have our very first corner.
Número 19.
That has been knocked clear. And the cutback. And it's Paredes. And here's Messi. Now it's Di Maria. Messi, oh, well played.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
De Paul. McAllister. And it's Paredes. De Paul. Di Maria. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, the ball's gone astray.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he cuts out the supply.
Ecuador certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
McAllister.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Closing in on goal. There's the shot! Well, there's the clearance. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Argentina just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.